What's up, everybody? This is Barry Heaver, and we're going to do a water change. Here we go. Oh, I gotta get all the tools out. You know, all that stuff. Gonna go with a little bit of Fluval Aqua Plus water conditioner. You know, good stuff here. Take the old thermometer over. I'll get the siphon running. I'm going to unplug this pump. Haven't invested in a python yet. I don't really have the best tap water, so straight from the tap isn't really an option for me. So basically what I have to do is fill buckets, condition it, and then gravity feed back in. It's not the funnest of processes, but it's effective. It works. Alright, just about full in this bucket. A little bit left. Anyway, this pump, there's no valve on it, so that makes it difficult to stop the flow of water. Once you got it started, then I have to pull the pump out, get the siphon out, let all the water backflow out of it. Hope you don't mess your substrate up. That's about it. Carefully pull this out so we don't make a mess. I'm gonna go dump that. It's a tricky business here, you know. Don't want to spill nothing. Not trying to make a mess. But it's an important thing to do the water changes. Oh, man. Don't want to spill nothing out of the bucket. Alright, that's 10 gallons. We've got a 36 gallon here, so probably going to do another 5, maybe another half a bucket, 12.5 gallons. Yeah, might as well go to full 15. Oh man, we got a little bit of an infestation of some trumpet snails. Not super sure where I got them from, but I picked them up off of one of these plants. Probably from PetSmart, most likely. They're not so bad right now. I've been picking them out as I go. The jar tank over to the left over there is kind of completely run over with the trumpet snails, and I'm pretty sure they transferred from there into the large tank here. I had one in my tank on the right over here, the 1 gallon shrimp tank. Got him out of there. Hopefully no more up here. I got a mystery snail, Gary, and an irate snail. They're hiding right now, obviously. They're pretty good at that. Some mono shrimp, 2 dwarf flame gouramis, a golden gourami, bristlenose pleco, 3 cory cats, 3 different species, and a small school of scarlet rasboras right now. Everybody is seeming to get along very well as long as I've had them in there. Haven't had any problems. The big gourami, the golden, he's a little aggressive and he kind of picks on the others, but as of everybody's doing all right. The shrimp in the tank, the small tank to the right, they're flourishing. There's a zebra snail in there to help out with some of the algae, but there's really no algae. They pretty much wipe it out. The jar tank, that's a different story. I'm having trouble with that one, the lighting, the snails, the algae, the circulation. I had air stone, that wasn't cutting it. Probably going to get a small sponge filter to put in there when I redo it, but right now I'm just using it as a snail farm because I'm thinking about getting a bumblebee puffer or 2. Maybe I can use them as to feed the bumblebees. Or pea puffers, not bumblebees. See, that's what you don't want right there. Goodness. You know, now that I got a lot of the water out, I'm going to get in here and kind of give the glass a little bit of a cleaning. Some calcium building up from the water line. These both fronts aren't the easiest to clean, but without the lid on it, kind of get in here, get your arm in here, straighten it out a little bit. I don't really have an algae problem in this tank. It's nice to clean the glass every time you do a water change. Kind of get some of the calcium off. If you do have any algae, just kind of keep ahead of it so it doesn't get out of control. Algae's not necessarily a bad thing. but sometimes it can be a little bit unsightly. I like to take this uptake from hang on the back filter off, clean a sponge, get everything on the kind of gunk that builds up off. That's all cleaned up. Just rinse it off with some cold water. And it just snaps back on. And here I have a little separator. Keep all my floating plants away from the flow of my hang on the back filter. Everybody seems to be pretty calm, taking the water change in stride, which is a good thing. Don't want to stress the fish out, cause any issues. Well, here we are putting water back in the 36-gallon bow front. Using the gravity siphon method. We are on the second bucket. 5 to 10 gallons. We got one more bucket, 10 to 15 gallons to add. You know, I got all these floating plants, and they help soak up the nitrates, but I still do weekly water change, just to keep everybody happy and healthy, plants included. It seems to help my hang on the back filter stay its keep its longevity. I just use the carbon filter packs, and I usually get about 2 to 3 weeks out of them before they're just really bad and it's time to change them. I was doubling up for a little while. That didn't really seem to help any more than just one. All in all, I haven't really had any major issues with this tank. The light on there is a full spectrum 65 Kelvin T8. It doesn't really get all the way to the bottom for the carpeting plants. I have some cardinal down there, and it's really not spreading out. I did trim some and try to put some around to propagate it, but it's just not taking right now, and I think I'm going to need some CO2 to help it along. I have a bottle, have a regulator, have a diffuser, don't have a bubble counter, don't have the hose. Pretty simple things to get, but I just haven't had the motivation really yet to get it started. In due time. Everybody likes water change day. Reservoirs want to get in on the flow coming out of the pipe. Alright guys, water change is completed. The pump's been running for about 40 minutes. The water's getting very clear, and imagine within the next 24 hours it'll be crystal clear. I did take the heater I had in this tank out about a week ago because it was no longer working, and the water temperature dipped a little bit, but it's held pretty steady once it went down about 3 degrees. I did put a small, I believe 15-gallon rated heater directly into the back of the hang on the back filter. Here it is. It's just a small little one right here, directly in the hang on back filter. Hopefully that raises the water temperature 1 to 2, maybe 3 degrees, since it's directly in the back filter and in contact with all the water as it flows through the filter. Really only looking for a temperature raise of about 2 to 3 degrees, so if it doesn't do that, I'm going to have to go with a different method, but for now that's what I had, so that's what I'm using. This was my first YouTube video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too boring. I hope you enjoyed the tunes, and until next time, like, subscribe, share, all that happy stuff, and we'll see you in the next one.